Just takes off beautifully. And now, what do we have here? This is awesome. Now this is the FMS 500mm PA-18. I've gotten an opportunity to take this guy out and fly him. Hand launching, of course. I didn't put the landing gear on, but it was an absolutely great experience. So let's take this guy out of the box and show you what it comes with. And there's a few things that I really do like about it. And I've heard mixed thoughts and reviews on this particular aircraft, and for me personally, I think it's fantastic. I don't understand why anybody would not truly enjoy this aircraft. So I think it's made for beginners, especially made for a small space in which I have to fly. With our small RC club, we fly at a soccer field. It's fantastic. Comes with a nice thick manual. There's a lot of information in this manual. Probably want to read through it. I need to take a little bit better care of it myself. And then you have the aircraft. This is packed extremely well. So you can, one, it should get to you without a whole lot of damage in shipping, even though I did have a little damage on the foam on the corner here, but it did not damage the wing. And then based on a recommendation from someone else, I only cut the tape on one side, so this now folds over so I can get access to the aircraft and I can easily put it back on in the future. So this is the aircraft itself. Now it comes in white and red, but it also comes with a sticker sheet. So you can take these red stickers off, and now you have a white and blue aircraft instead of a white and red one. I thought about changing it to blue, but guess what? I think I'm going to leave it the way it is. I'm not going to change anything. And I mean, this is a full sticker sheet, so you can remove every single sticker on here and put another full set of stickers on, including the FMS logos on the tail, which is awesome. And so this is the aircraft. So what comes with the aircraft itself is a single 400 milliamp hour LiPo battery. It's a one cell LiPo. These are very easy to get. You can find them very easily and very inexpensively. Then it comes with your full set of landing gear, which are soft foam style landing gear. And there's even a place here for them. So I didn't put the landing gear on. I hand launched. It worked out extremely well for me. And then you have your charging cable for your battery as well, in case I didn't mention that before. Then, last but not least, the only other thing it comes with is your controller. The controller has trim switches, your control sticks themselves on here, and there's a little bit of tension on the throttle, which is not a bad thing. I think that's going to help with anybody learning how to fly, because you can just use that to move your throttle in small increments to the place that you want it. There's a button over here, and that button will allow it to do some acrobatics, loops, and rolls. And then you have your switch over here. You have 3 different modes, and you have your beginner mode, intermediate, and your expert mode. And then you have your on-off switch. It has a carry handle. This particular controller does not have a hook for a lanyard. I wish they did, but unfortunately they do not on this particular one. That's one thing I would like to see changed. I may decide to glue my own or design my own and put it on the front. Just make sure you don't drill into the controller if you do that. And then, last but not least, it requires 4 AA batteries that are not included. So, I have had the opportunity of taking this guy out and flying him. I absolutely had a ball with it. It's a very, very fun plane to fly, and flight times, you get an enormous amount of flight time. It's a very floaty plane, and you get quite a bit of control, and so great plane to learn with. Just make sure that you're flying on calmer days, unless you have some skill flying something like this with the wind. I happen to have a little bit of skill flying in the wind, little light things like this, but again, you want to make sure that you've gotten good practice in and you have some skill doing so before you take it out and start flying it into wind, because you could cause yourself a few issues if you do that incorrectly. So thank you so much for stopping by and checking this guy out with me. I really appreciate it, and I thank FMS for sending this guy out for me to try out as well. I think it's a great plane. I will be thinking about whether I'm going to change this to blue or not, because I do kind of like the blue on here. So I may make that change. We'll see. Thanks so much for stopping by, checking it out with me. I appreciate you. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Take care. controller is actually beeping, and that's letting us know that the battery is getting low. And of course, on our landing, they have this nice little device here that allows your prop to pop off so that you don't destroy your props. This is fantastic. Plus, you can actually purchase additional props if you want, in case you lose them, because that's one thing with this little black prop. You could possibly lose it in the grass, as we are out here. And I've spent many a time searching for props. But I will tell you this: if you do land and the prop pops off and you don't immediately know where the prop is, don't pick the plane up. Leave the plane where it is, so you can use that as a point of reference as to where your prop may be in the grass. As you pick the plane up, you lose that point of reference, and then it makes it a lot more difficult to find your prop.